An interesting setup that we have going on right now. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Monday. A great start for the bulls, to say the least. If you guys look at the NASDAQ market, a whopping 2.5%. A quick little heads up. I just began opening all of my short positions. We stayed very patient. We waited for a break of pattern. We allowed markets to rip up. Hopefully, if you're a bull, in these intraday plays, you did your part in taking profits when it makes sense. If you think that markets are only going to continue to recover, I'm not here to convince you that they're not. I just think that the same uncertainties that we had last week are still definitely present. And I see this to be an amazing, descending lower high. And I've been wrong in the past before. So again, if you think that the markets are going to continue to push up, hopefully you just continue to buy more and it pays off on your side. But for me, it's a little bit different. I think markets are pushing up as, they try to beat the uncertainty, but eventually, I don't think it would be much of a surprise if markets end up correcting themselves. So I did and have opened up a few short positions. I announced it to my LPP team. One of those short positions, you guys know that I have to do it. We allowed this thing to rip up back up to about 100 and almost. I was aiming for 188. I really wanted this thing to push up a little bit higher. It just slowed down. It didn't have the juice. Again, like I said, I have a small position. I have about $100,000 shorting MicroStrategy as of right now. The one thing that I want to share with you is the news that we received today. It says $4 trillion. Jpmorgan just revealed that selling $134 million worth of MSTR. This is wild. So to my understanding, there are a handful of institutions that are now kind of backing away from MicroStrategy itself. And it doesn't really surprise me, right? When a stock itself loses, 60% of its value within a very short period of time, from highs of 462 all the way to lows of 175. It's down 62% in just a number of days. I think that's a huge red flag. There's a lot of uncertainty, and although it might be a little bit on the oversold side on the larger time frame, and I do want to acknowledge that, I think that if sell-in pressure continues to kick in for Bitcoin, it will only continue to sell off for MicroStrategy as well, right? Especially as we get closer to Michael Saylor's average price of like $74,000 or $76,000 per coin, which is crazy to think that he's been buying Bitcoin for so long and his average purchase price is still so high. It's kind of like all the over leveraged crypto bros. Also, an announcement that we received today was that the US officially has added $2.1 trillion of debt since the Department of Government Efficiency was formed on January 20th. That's $6.5 billion per day for 326 days in a row. Today, if I'm not mistaken, was the official day that they announced that the DOGE has officially been closed. So the department that Elon was a part of is now no longer. Again, I think that's the most frustrating part for me is these politicians continue to say that they're different, that they're not politicians, that they're going to work on, cutting down our national debt, and all they do is just add more to it. I think that this is something that it doesn't matter if you're right-winged or left-wing, we can all collectively agree that adding to our national deficit is not a step in the right direction. And although it started maybe with the right intentions with the DOGE, definitely did not follow through. And as of right now, again, just not surprised by any of this. So markets holding up very well, still waiting for a full break of pattern so we can begin to add a little bit more to these short positions. I think that markets on the day are overbought, but let me make this very clear. There is no break of pattern. It still makes sense on why, if you're holding your long position for the day, on why you're still holding it, right? Direction is in your favor. You want to learn to work with the market, not against it. I would just be cautious that if your stock that you're trading, not invested in, very different intention, but the stock that you are trading, if you're going long on, if it begins to show signs of a resistance or begins to retrace, I want to remind you, when the NASDAQ market begins to curl over and sell off, most likely your tech company will do the same. I mean, we're already seeing the same happen here with Oklo. Oklo ran up, hit highs of $93, and is already beginning to curl on over. So just be mindful as these stocks become a little bit more overextended and lack progress on the upside. there's a lot of downside potential that they could potentially give back. But again, that is just an intraday trade. We do have a handful of different reports that are set to be released this week. Tomorrow, we have PPI report, we have retail sales report, we have housing price index report, we have pending home sales report. We have a handful of different reports just being released tomorrow. And then I do want to remind you that on Thursday, in observance to Thanksgiving, the stock market will be closed. And on Friday, it will be a half day. So please make sure you take that into consideration when taking the series of different trades you plan to take. Right now, as markets are still uncertain, one day we're aggressively recovering, another moment we can consistently be giving it back. Please make sure that you're mindful of your position size, you're mindful of when you're taking profits or managing risk, and most importantly, be mindful of your leverage. Please do not use leverage during uncertain times. It's a very risky time to be borrowing money to possibly lose more. So I wish you guys nothing but the best. You guys let me know down in the comment section what you think. As MSTR rips up, do you think it's a bad idea to open a short position when it's beginning to show signs of progress onto the downside? I'll make sure that I do my part in keeping you guys up to date with this position via Instagram. If you guys don't follow me, it's the third link in the description down below. And don't forget, if you want to watch me trade live starting tomorrow, that's that second link in the description down below. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.